once you become persuaded that this book here indeed is the error-free Word of God. And the first thing I read in those 2 pages is that they tell me that God demands a standard of moral perfection. And that's one of the reasons why I was attracted to this book. Of all the holy books I read, this had the most beautiful and elegant description of how God wanted us to behave. And I made a commitment at age 17, maybe a foolish one, where I said I'm going to do everything I can to live up to the moral standard of this book. But the harder I tried, the more miserable I felt. The more I became aware I was falling short of God's standard of moral perfection. And the Gideons pointed out to me that's the conscience that God gives us. God writes His law on the heart of every human being. And that law tells us that God's standard is one of perfection, and we can't make it. But that God is a God of love, and how He sent